everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm the Mystical Intuitive, and today's reading is all about whether your future spouse will be obsessed and clingy with you or whether they will be more nonchalant. Okay, as always, we have three piles. For pile 1 we have the Moonstone. For pile 2 we have the Magnesite stone. And for pile 3 we have the Garnet stone. Okay, pick one of these three piles and then I will see you at your reading. Okay, the people that chose pile 1, the Moonstone, this is your reading. We're looking at whether your future spouse is going to be obsessed and clingy with you or whether they're more nonchalant. So let's see. For the people that chose pile 1, come on. Is their future spouse with the King of Pentacles? So they might be an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Is their future spouse obsessive and clingy, or are they more nonchalant? I'm hearing a bit of both. What I'm hearing is one of the things that they will be like is that they always want you around. It's like they can't go for long without you. So even if they are, I don't know, in the yard doing work, they might set up like a chair and give you like a snack, so that, and you can just chill there, read a book, and then you can just watch them do their yard work. They just want you near, or maybe if they're cooking in the kitchen, they like it when you're talking with them or just sitting there at a table near the kitchen or something like that. It's like they always want you near. They can't go for long without you. They're not like super clingy though, or they are a bit obsessed to a certain degree, to a healthy degree, I would say. But they're also like nonchalant, as in they can be on their own. Like they can, yeah. It's like they need you, but they're also good on their own. Let's see. For pile 1, is their future spouse? One thing I'm also getting is that your future spouse is very social, so they like to be around people a lot, and I feel like the family that you guys might create is very important, and they always want to be around family, you included. So it's very important to them. They're not like an absent parent. Let's see. Pile 1's future spouse obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant? I'm definitely hearing like if you need something, like they're going to be there right away, right? And they might, like for instance, if you miss the bus, they might come and pick you up. Or and I'm also getting that they might take the initiative, you know? They might, instead of letting you go by yourself on the bus, they might suggest that they drive you to your destination and pick you up. It's like, yeah. It's almost like they're going to use excuses to be around you all of the time, you know? They might follow you around in the house. Like if you go to a room to do something, they might have an excuse to be there too as well. We have the Devil card, of course. Yeah, there is, to a certain degree, they are obsessive. Like they always want to be around you. You see how they're shackled? It's like this couple here, they want you near all of the time. The Tower. Interesting. I don't do reversals. Okay. The Tower. It's almost like they get frustrated when you're not around. It's like they need you to a certain extent. It's like they're almost a bit dependent on you, and if you're not around, they get frustrated. I feel like it devastates them, because it's Tower is like this very devastating energy moment, right? It's anger, but in this context, I don't feel it's like strong anger. Is more frustration. The Star. Okay, so there might be something where they've had a lot of ups and downs in life, and they almost see you like this angel or this healer in their life. So they're addicted to your light. That's why they constantly want to be around you. Maybe they get very negative sometimes, and they get, yeah, sometimes frustrated with life, and then here you are and they feel better. They also have a lot of obsessive thoughts about you as well. Maybe constant worrying. They might worry a lot that you might get into an accident or something is wrong, or if you're not feeling good. They might be obsessive about your well-being. So they always want to make sure that you're all right. You know, if you have like a little injury, they might suggest to go to the ER. If you're a little bit sick, they might immediately get some medicine for you. Again, if you are maybe want to go for a walk at night, it's like they're coming with you to protect you. They're constantly worrying about you. When you're flying maybe for a work trip, they might be telling you to text them as soon as you land or something like that. Even during the dating phase, like if you go home, they probably will bring you home, take you home, or if that's not possible for whatever reason, they might ask you to text them as soon as you get home, right? I also get the sense that maybe they might be tracking your phone. There are I feel like these apps, right, like 360, where you can track each other's phone location. So you might give them permission to do that, and they will give you permission to track them as well. And so they constantly like check up on where you are. And also in the beginning, during the dating phase, I definitely feel like this person is going to look you up online and research all about you. For some people, and this is like a very small minority, they might even hire like someone to investigate you. I could see that what I'm getting here, the scenario is maybe someone who's like a bit more wealthy, a bit more rich, right? And they might want to first know who they're dealing with when they date someone, because it just brings a risk to date someone because a powerful rich person can be a target, you know? So they might just want to look up things. And I could also maybe see, like, for instance, women, they might look up men. If they're straight, they might look up men that they're going on dates with to make sure that there hasn't been like some sort of violent history, for instance. So I definitely see them researching you online on social media and other stuff about you. King of Pentacles again. So confirmation that they might be an earth sign. So they're going to be obsessive, but in a practical way. So they might not say it, but you're going to see it through their actions. Like constantly worrying about you. Are you okay? Nurturing you, providing for you, hovering around you, worrying about you, then yeah, that you have all the things that you need, that you're safe. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? The Hanged Man. It's almost like the Hanged Man is someone who sacrifices a lot. And it clarifies the King of Pentacles, who rules the domain of money, finances, career, work, the material world, practical stuff. So that's how they sacrifice themselves. Like they might drop everything if you need them, and they're, for instance, they're in a meeting, they're at work, you're always going to, they are always going to be reachable for you. And also maybe financially, they might want to take on a lot more burden financially for you. That's how obsessed they are with you. It's almost like, I want to make sure that I make a lot of money so that I can treat pile one the way they deserve to be treated. Yeah, I'm hearing like a king or a queen. High priestess. Again, this Pisces Neptunian energy. So almost what I'm hearing is like they also want to make sure that you're not worrying about the bills and stuff like that. It's almost they want you to live like a soft life. That's the energy that I'm getting. Why is the devil here? Why is the devil here? I'm also hearing they might ask friends of them about you. Okay, the lovers. Okay. So it's almost like this energy of there's no one out there that's better for me, that I have more of a strong emotional connection with than pile one. So it's almost like they can't lose you. That's the feeling that I'm getting. It's like you're irreplaceable to them. So that's why they're constantly so worried about you. They're afraid of losing you. Page of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like irrational fears, constant overthinking that something is going to happen to you. Yeah. So they might get scared that maybe you're getting into an accident. What else? Is pile one's future spouse obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant? So I get the sense when it comes to clinginess is that they're not going to be clingy as in a, let's say, Cancerian way, you know, very much like physically clingy, where they want to have a hug and constant emotional confirmation and from you of your feelings. It's more in a more, they're nonchalantly clingy, if that makes sense. So yes, again, they want to be around you a lot, but they're not gonna literally cling to you. It's more so indirectly. So where they're gonna make excuses to be in the same room. Oh, I'll take you to the restaurant where you're gonna have dinner with your girlfriend, something like that. It's these excuses that they're gonna give you to be around you. Okay. 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's like they want to take the burden off of you and do the work. Happily, I'm hearing. This is the acts of service kind of person. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. I don't know if you're going to have like financial problems or troubles when you meet them, but it's like they want to take care of you or help you. 3 of Pentacles. And I feel like what I'm getting from them, and the 4 of Swords, what I'm getting from them is that they're very equal. Even though they might take on a leadership role where they like provide and stuff in a very masculine role, they want things to be equal. So they see you as equals, as partners. It's a partnership here. They're not trying to dominate you. They listen to your wants and needs. Your opinions matter. You have as much say as they do. They really respect you. I feel like this as well, like if you are, for instance, a woman or maybe a trans man, like if you are able to conceive a child Or maybe even like if you want to adopt a child, right? Man or woman. But anyway, after you guys have like maybe a child, I see that they're going to be even more obsessed with you. It's like they're going to see you as this beautiful, nurturing parent, right? So yeah, they're going to fall even more in love with you. They find you more attractive after you guys have had a baby. They're going to be even more obsessed. Like if you are able to get pregnant, they're going to be obsessed with your body, like your pregnant body. Like they can't take their eyes off you and their hands off you. They really care a lot about you. Even if you have like a child, it's like they'll make sure you get enough sleep, you know. They'll do like night shifts as well. It's not just you who has to do it. Okay, what else? This pile wants future spouse obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant. So what I'm getting is usually in life they're like the nonchalant, practical kind of person, but with you they're going to be different. So again, obsessive and clingy, but in a nonchalant way, if that makes sense. It's like you're the exception. It's action that I'm seeing here. They're going to be of service to you almost. And they want to make your dreams come true, like all your wants and needs. Yeah. Okay. Let's get some other cards. I want to ask actually something more. What are they obsessed about with pile 1? What are they obsessed about? How are they obsessive and how clingy are they? There's something about your naked body. They're obsessed with it. 10 of Cups, the family that you guys created, they also again are obsessed with you being a parent. That is going to make them more obsessed with you. I feel like, you know, sometimes after a couple has children, the marriage kind of gets a little bit strained. But I see in you guys' case that you guys only going to get closer, and they're only going to be more obsessed, more in love, more attracted to you after you guys have children. You have the 9 of Swords here. They also like to kind of take your worries away, be like the hero in your life, the knight in shining armor. That's what they like. They like that you let them take care of you and let them lead. Yeah, Empress. It's like, I don't know, maybe you have a lot of feminine energy and they like how soft and feminine you are, especially if you identify more with like the feminine energies. Otherwise you can just ignore this. But yeah, there's something about you being feminine, being this Empress. Beautiful. Also, again, something about your looks. They find you very attractive. And again, motherhood. I wouldn't be surprised if this person like was the one who suggests first that you guys should have children together. They might. You know, you guys might have children early on in the connection. Queen of Swords. They love your intellect as well. I feel like you're very intellectual. You're a very strong person. Even though you're very feminine, you're not and soft, but you're not a pushover. You have a very strong opinion. You can be critical. You have high standards, and they like that. They like that. Sometimes you can be a little bit sassy or mean. They like that. how strong you are. Okay. Let's get some other cards. So for pile 1, are they going to be more obsessive and clingy or nonchalant? I'm hearing something about a group project. So you might meet in a group project, maybe at work, maybe at a party, and there's like these activities. Maybe there's like this game that you guys are playing, and then everyone gets divided into teams, and maybe you get into the same team. I don't know, there's something about a group project. Okay, pile 1. Is their future spouse obsessive and clingy or nonchalant? Okay. Shapeshifter, like I said, there are a bit of both, right? They're nonchalantly obsessive and clingy. They can be both. Like if you are someone who doesn't like cuddling a lot, they can respect that. They can adjust to that. If you are someone who likes cuddles and you express that, they'll adjust and they'll give you that. They can be both. So if you need your freedom and your space, they'll give it to you. If you need reassurance and emotional intimacy and physical intimacy, they'll give you that. It's like this right balance. Yeah, it's a very healthy energy. Advocate. Yeah, it says it inspires you to put compassion into action. Again, it's this energy of acts of service. So they're practically obsessive with you. Just doing practical acts of service for you. That's how that's like the excuse that they use to be around you. And I also feel like they're always going to advocate for you, right? So if you're at the doctors, they always will make sure that you get the right care. And also when people might be disrespectful to you, they'll stand up for you. Okay. How to? I can also see that maybe they're going to put you in their will, or you might be like on the deed of their house. There's something about financial assets where they're so in love with you that they're going to want to take care of you and make sure that you are okay in case something happens. So that's how obsessed they are. It's like, yeah. What else for pile 1? How obsessed and clingy, is their future spouse more obsessed and clingy or more nonchalant? I'm hearing, hey, we're neighbors again. So it's like they want to be close to you a lot. Love language, quality time, yeah. So they're going to want to spend a lot of time with you. Spirit soul path. You're going to be very good for your soul's growth. Healing connection, yeah. It's almost like this person wants to heal you and you're going to heal them as well. Like if you have triggers, or if you have something where someone needs to be extra careful with how they behave around you or how they take care of you. I don't know, it could be a mental illness, it could be a physical illness. Again, it could be like some trauma, some triggers. Like they're going to go like above and beyond, basically, to cater to your needs. Like they go out of their way to heal you, to make sure you're okay. Benefit of the doubt. I almost feel like this person always sees like the good in you. Like if you do something wrong, for instance, or if you've hurt them, if you made a mistake. It's like they always will give you the benefit of the doubt. It's almost like you are, again, like this angel in their eyes. It's like you can get away with a lot around them. Okay, last cards. Pile 1. How obsessed is their future spouse? How clingy are they? Or are they just like more nonchalant? What I'm hearing sometimes is that you get so anxious. You overthink a lot. And maybe you like it when they take sort of the reins and take charge and tell you maybe sometimes what to do in certain instances, so that they take off kind of this burden off of you, of thinking, of having to solve things. Okay. Pisces. I get a lot of daydreaming. I feel like they daydream a lot about you. Like if you're not around, they daydream. They have a lot of fantasies about you. It doesn't have to be only physical intimacy fantasies, but also like just romantic stuff, right? Leo. Yeah. They love your self-confidence, your fiery side. We have the earth element. Yeah, you might be, I don't know. Yeah, a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe you have it in your big 3. Could also be a air sign. Gemini, Libra. Or Aquarius. Yeah, Gemini. I feel like you are more talkative than them. And they can hear you talk and chat all day long. Like this is the type of person that might ask you like how your day was, and they actually listen, right? So they love to pick apart your brain, how you think. They're obsessed with your brain and again your intellect and the way you talk and what you say. There's again this symbolism of butterflies that I'm seeing here. And it's making me think of the butterfly effect. So they might feel like meeting you was almost like destiny. Or it's like they weren't supposed to be at the place that you met. They didn't want to go and then they went anyway. Right? They feel like the butterfly effect led them to you. That makes sense. And maybe butterflies mean something to you. Maybe it's your own symbol. Yeah. So I think that's all. Yeah, they are practically obsessed about you. And it's in a healthy way, very balanced. Not too clingy, not too nonchalant, not too obsessive, not too nonchalant. They give you what you need. That's what I'm getting here. It's like they're very good at adjusting to your needs, and that's what they want. They want to take care of you. That's the most important thing here for them. And lots of thinking about you, fantasizing about you. Yeah, okay. That's a lot for you, pile 1. I hope it resonated with you. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the reading. And if you want a private reading with me, you can always email me. My email's in the description box below. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye. Okay, pile 2, the Magnesite stone. This is your reading. We're looking at whether your future spouse is more obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant with you. Let's see. For pile 2. Is their future spouse more obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant? I'm hearing that this person might have a very demanding job. It's like they're maybe a bit of a workaholic. But I'm hearing that they're always going to make sure that they're always with you in some way. that you're always taken care of. So even if they are maybe working, they make sure to do some sort of nice gesture for you. Like maybe they'll call up your friends and ask them to take you out, and they might give you money. It's like, and they pay for dinner, something like that. It's like they'll always keep you in mind. They're very considerate, I feel like. I'm hearing they want to be a spouse, right? Some people, they get married to not be alone, to I don't know, for societal approval. But I'm hearing like your future spouse wants to be married. They want to be a spouse. Okay, tell me for pile 2. Is their spouse more obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant? Okay, so after you met, I feel like they're going to kind of observe you for a while almost. I feel like they're going to analyze your Chariot. And we have the 5 of Swords. We have the Magician. And we have the 4 of Pentacles. Ooh, very possessive, very jealous here. But I might get the sense that they have a bit of an ego that they might not want to they might not want to show how jealous they can get, because it's like a bit of it might be like they have a bit ashamed about that, or maybe it's a bit of a fragile ego, you know. They might be a bit sensitive about that. But yeah, very possessive, very jealous. Chariot. So the energy that I'm getting here from your future spouse is like, pile 2 is mine, right? You're the goal, you're the prize. And they're coming towards you here with the Chariot, right? Wouldn't be surprised if they just ask you out the first time that you meet them. Like, they'll just be very forthright and honest that they want you. They also want to take out the competition. They're very competitive here with the 5 of Swords. And the Magician, like, they have very strong willpower. So what they want is what they get. That's how they've operated in their life. I feel like, yeah, before you, they were pretty selfish, to be honest, right? They were the Magician. They were the 5 of Swords. They went after their goals, right? Also with the Chariot. They're a very ambitious person. Like I said, maybe workaholic. All about the material world here with the 4 of Pentacles. Their money, their stability. They hold back. They don't put themselves out there emotionally. I wouldn't be surprised if you were like the first person that they fall in love with, or truly fall in love with. Maybe they've had relationships in the past, but they weren't like really emotionally invested in those. And then you come in, I'm getting. And they're all of a sudden like dealing with these emotions for you, these strong emotions that they've never had for someone. And then issues of jealousy and possession come up. And they might have never had that with anyone in the past. They probably had this attitude, oh, if someone can take them away from me, then they weren't for me. But with you, it's like, I have to have you. You're mine. They're very possessive over you. And yeah, in the past, they might have believed, you know, whatever happens, whatever is meant to be, that will be. But with you, it's like they're going to make it happen. It's like there's no universe where you aren't together. It's like they can't imagine you guys being not together. Sometimes they can be a bit selfish. Not gonna lie here with the 5 of Swords. So I think, especially in past relationships, they could have been quite nonchalant. But again, with you, it's like these new emotions come up and they're obsessive here. Like it's because we have the Four of Pentacles here. They're holding on to you. They want you all to themselves. They're clinging. They might be more clingy than usual. You know, they might be always like this tough kind of person. But with you, it's like they can be vulnerable. They might cling a lot to you. They might want to hug a lot. I don't know if you've seen like these TikToks where like girlfriends are hugging or snuggling or cuddling with their boyfriends, and they're putting their hands in their boyfriend's hair and massaging it, and their boyfriends are very blissful and they let their guard down, and they wouldn't be this way, you know, around their friends and family. They're very tough then, but with their girlfriends they're soft. So it's kind of like that energy. Like you are like this exception, this only person where they're more clingy with. Yeah. Let's clarify the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? Spirit, okay. The Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like again, it's like past people, they weren't really interested in them. It's like people offered their cups of love to them, but yeah, they were very nonchalant. But with you, I feel like they're more possessive. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? What I'm hearing also as well is that they might rave about you to their family members. I'm hearing something about an aunt and uncle that they're close with, and they're like talking about you and saying how amazing you are. It's like everyone around them can see how obsessed they are with you and how different they are with you. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands. It's like they might feel a bit inferior to you. Like in the past, they were the ones on the pedestal, right? People put them on the pedestal, people pursued them. And right now, the roles switch. You are on the pedestal. You're above them. You're so attractive to them. And I feel like as well, they are, like you might be very attractive. And they might have some insecurities around that. They might be afraid that there's going to be coming someone, or sorry, there might be like people who are more attractive than them that are going to approach you, and they might have like these worries that you're going to leave them for them or cheat them with them. Yeah. Judgment. You might have also beautiful eyes. I don't know, these eyes of this girl like really stand out. So you might have beautiful eyes. Page of Cups. High Priestess. It's like you've awakened something in them. Something that they never felt. And they're kind of like their world is kind of a bit shook almost, like their inner world is a bit shook by you coming into their life. Like you've shaken things up, you've awakened something inside of them, feelings, also their soul. I'm hearing something that they just can't put their finger on, like this, there's this, you're different from others. I said they have kind of a hard time processing these feelings, especially in the beginning, right? Okay, what else? Is pile 2's Future spouse, obsessive and clingy, or are they more nonchalant? I feel like physically they're going to be more clingy than you, to be honest. So tell me, is their future spouse obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant? Okay, the Tower. What I'm hearing here is that you have influence over them. You have power over them that other people don't have, right? You can affect their mood. Like, I feel like usually they're pretty like emotionally balanced, very logical, right? They're probably like the King of Swords or the King of Pentacles, very emotionally stable. But with you, it's like you shake them up. It's like they lose their balance. You affect them so much. Usually like they're very steadfast, but with you, okay, it's like they feel confused. 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. So what I'm hearing here is that either you or them has their guards up in the beginning. I feel like both of you might have that. So they might notice that, you know, you're in the 9 of Wands energy, you're guarded, and they're going to be very patient with you. They're playing the long run. And again, 5 of Wands, they don't want competition. The thought of you with being with someone else, like, ugh, it angers them. They can get angry a lot, especially here with the Tower. And also, I feel like it's going to take some time for them to process these deep emotions that you stir in them, because they feel vulnerable and they don't like it. So it might take some time for them to process this. It's like they don't want you to have so much power over them, but they also can't ignore it. They can't suppress it. It's like even if they wanted to move on from you, they can't. And you see here how there's like smoke. So it's almost like they're suppressing their feelings, right? Especially here with the 7 of Pentacles, which talks about patience, delay. It's almost like they're delaying to process their feelings, and it just builds up from the inside and then bam. So what I can see here is maybe when it comes to obsession and clinginess, is that maybe they hold that in a lot. So maybe these jealous feelings that they have, they suppress it, and then all of a sudden they have this jealous outburst, and then you're like, whoa, where did all this intensity come from? So they're obsessive, but they're hiding it, and they're even suppressing it. And I do get the sense that they're physically clingy, yeah, definitely. But sometimes they act nonchalant, but really beneath that, there's like a ticking time bomb. You know, the Tower, you can't suppress the Tower, right? The lightning is gonna come whether you want it or not. So it's gonna surprise you sometimes where they have like this outpouring of emotion towards you, and then you're like, whoa, I didn't know that you felt that way about me, or I didn't know I meant so much to you. I didn't know I affected you so much. It's kind of giving me like Christian Grey from 50 Shades of Grey, right? He's very stoic, but internally, Anastasia is like stirring up all these emotions in him, and then it just bubbles up, and then he has like these intense moments of outbursts and almost like love declarations, right? So that's how it is here. It's like a man who's kind of very always, like, no one affected them. They're always confident. They were all about their ambitions, their goals, and then you come in, and then all of a sudden there's these intense emotions, right? What else for pile 2? Is their future spouse obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant? They act nonchalant, that's what I'm getting here, but they can't hide it all the time. Pile 2. Is their future spouse obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant? I'm hearing again, like they're gonna be very thoughtful, like they're going to be very thoughtful as a future spouse. Again, making sure that you have everything that you need. They just these little thoughtful things, like they're gonna take care of you in like the little ways. I don't know, maybe little notes, maybe flowers, maybe a meal. Like maybe, for instance, if you have a hard time with like drinking water or eating enough food, they might make sure that there's enough food in the fridge, or cook for you meals or something like that, or order you food. Yeah. 6 of Pentacles, help. So they're gonna like to give you help a lot. Also, I feel like what I'm hearing as well is that the reason why they're also holding back this obsessiveness and this clinginess and their emotions, why they're suppressing them, is because they don't know, especially in the beginning, how you feel about them. You might be someone who's also, again, guarded. You're not maybe emotionally expressive, and that makes them feel even more vulnerable, right? They're naturally very vulnerable around their feelings. But because maybe you're not very expressive with your feelings, they might not know whether you want them, or even in the marriage, right? Even if you're married, they might wonder, like, they might be the type to overthink and think like, oh, is pile 2 still into me? Do they still love me? Do they still want me? They might read into things too much, right? The Star, the Ace of Pentacles, and the meditation card. Yeah, it's almost like they need to meditate to quiet their minds, because you bring chaos into their mind. Still waters run deep. That's the energy here that they have towards you. Like, still waters run deep. It's like the depth of their emotion and obsession that they have for you is something that they're not really showing you all of the time. You might get glimpses here and there. But again, like the thought of you moving on and being with someone else is that kills them. They would hate it. Even if you, like, after they met you and you guys aren't even exclusive and you start dating someone else, it's like, whew, they're going to try everything to sabotage that relationship, or maybe talk you out of it. Yeah. It's almost like they want to keep you all to themselves. See here how this person is like safe in their cocoon of hair and water. They're tucked away almost. They want you all to themselves, right? And again, here on this imagery, it's like there are things hidden under the ground that you don't see, right? You don't see the depth of their emotions and feelings. Ace of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? The Emperor. 7 of Cups. Justice. Okay. So they might propose to you very soon, once you are in a relationship. I don't know what the timeline is of you getting into a relationship, but once you are dating, you are exclusive, they want to move things fast. They have marriage in mind. Like, they know early on that you are the one they're going to marry. And it's almost like, I want to marry pile 2 so that I don't lose them to someone else. It's not in a way where, oh, I'm gonna marry pile two fast because I don't want them to realize how awful of a partner I am, and then so I want to marry them fast because then they're stuck with me. No, it's not that. It's more so they're afraid of losing you. They're afraid of you having other options. They might feel like you can do better. And this is insecurity talking, right? There might also be an age gap here. You might be a bit younger. Or you might be a bit more attractive. You might make more money. There's something in here where they feel like you're above them. Or, yeah. Yeah, they want to commit very fast. What is the star here? What is the star here? Ten of Swords. A Fool. What is the star here? Ace of Swords. It's almost like they went through something traumatic and you're like their fresh new beginning. And that is also why they're a bit obsessed with you. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Lovers. Eight of Pentacles. So if you work together, they might constantly try to help you. Constantly do things for you. And they constantly want to do things for you. I also see them flirting a lot. Yeah. Ten of Wands. Ace of Wands, yeah. Just helping you a lot. Okay, let's go to some other cards. So tell me, for pile 2, your future spouse, are they going to be obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant? This one fell, and it says, exorcist, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So maybe in the past they've had some destructive impulses. Again, they might be someone who's been selfish in the past, and then they don't want to mess things up with you, and they all of a sudden need to take someone else's feelings and well-being into account, and so they're really struggling with that, and they don't want to mess things up, right? So they're trying to almost like hide their shadow side, their destructive sides, because they don't want you to know that, because otherwise you'll run away. It's like they're very afraid of that. Someone else coming along, someone better losing you. Transformation of base motives, alchemist. Okay. They kind of give me like scorpionic energy. It's like they can, yeah, make anything into gold. Like whatever situation, how bad it is, they can turn it into something positive or transform out of it. We have the Knight here as well, loyalty, romance, and chivalry. Yeah, so they're going to be very romantic with you, very chivalrous, very loyal. Again, very thoughtful. I'm also hearing like make things better for you, like for instance cleaning, like doing the dishes, making sure that the house is clean, to take some load off of you. almost like they see you as their redemption. Like they can become better, a better person. A more loving person. It's like you inspire that out of them. So you become more loving. They want to be your knight. Your Knight of Cups. What else for pile 2? Is their future spouse going to be obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant? Twin flame recognition. You guys could be twin flame. Or you guys could mirror each other. It's like through you, they find out there are parts of them that they've rejected, that they've suppressed. Their shadow side, but also stuff that they might have thought that they never were. Maybe, again, like they inspire you, for instance, inspire them to become more thoughtful, for instance, and less selfish. It's like, and they do this for you as well. Like they mirror your shadow side as well, and the parts that you've suppressed about yourself. It's like they see a part of them, a part of their own soul in you. Dreams come true. Oh, you might be a dream come true for them. And again, they might not tell you this, but you were always like their dream person. Guided steps to great love. Yeah, again, they feel like all of their life decisions led them to you. And material attachment. So yeah, they might be very overly focused on like the material world, and I feel like you are going to help them be like less workaholic and focus more on soul's growth and love and things like that. I'm going to clarify the dreams come true card. Why is the dreams come true card here? I'm hearing like they waited a long time for you. Meditation. They might even like try to manifest you. Yeah. So I feel like they've always wanted to be married, but maybe they just hadn't found the right person, or things ended in the past. Like every time they found someone, it just didn't work out. And you're like their dream come true. Okay. Last cards for pile 2. Is their future spouse obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant? Leo, Gemini. I feel like you guys are very compatible. You guys are similar enough, but also, you guys are similar enough as to where you guys can connect and understand each other, but also different enough where you guys complement each other and can learn from each other and keep things interesting. Cancer. These might be like your zodiac signs, Leo, Gemini, or Cancer, maybe your big 3. 10th house, again, career, structure, discipline. They're going to be very loyal, like they're very disciplined. They're very faithful. They're very monogamous. Like, they themselves are very possessive, very jealous person, and they would want someone who's like very devoted to them, and they give that in return. So they're also very loyal. They only have eyes for you, right? They're very disciplined. This is not someone who like cheats. And again, with the Cancer here, they are going to be clingy with you physically. Hug you, want to touch you a lot. And I feel like around you, they're going to become more confident. Yeah. Okay. One thing about you that I do admire is that you can stand up to them. People might be intimidated by them, but not you. You stand up for yourself, and they have a lot of respect for you because of that. I also get the sense that they know you're sensitive, so they're very gentle with you. I'm also hearing extra, so they go the extra mile. Also, like at anniversaries, like they might book like this very expensive, luxurious trip, and they might ask the staff at the hotel to put rose petals on the bed. You know, they go the extra mile here for birthdays and stuff like that. They go the extra mile. Yeah, I'm hearing I can't live without you. So yeah, the thought of losing you just devastates them. Okay, on that note, we'll end this reading. I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated with you. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And of course, if you want a private reading with me, you can always email me. My email's in the description box below. Have an amazing day. Bye bye. Okay, pile 3, the Garnet. So this is your reading. We're looking at whether your future spouse is going to be more obsessive and clingy with you or more nonchalant, right? So let's see. For the people that chose pile 3, is their future spouse more obsessive and nonchalant? Oh, sorry, and clingy, or more nonchalant? So I feel like for some of you, this might start out as a friendship, or I'm hearing I want more. So maybe it start out as something casual or situationship, and it's like they want more. It's very obvious. Or maybe you guys are going to the same school, in the same class, at work. But there's something here where you guys don't start out dating. So you guys probably will meet through a dating app. But yeah, again, you guys don't start out as dating, but maybe as friends, as colleagues, as classmates. I don't know. Maybe you go to the same gym, and it's like it's very obvious that they want something more. They always linger longer around you. They always look at you with intense eyes or lustful eyes. It's like they want more with you. You can just see it in their body language. There's also something about you where you're a very strong personality. You're very intense as well. They like that. And you might be very sassy or a little bit mean to them, and they kind of like that you tease them. So tell me, for pile 3, is their future spouse obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant? Yeah, this feels to me like the most outwardly obsessive, like they express that obsession. Like pile 2, for instance, was obsessive, but it was very much hidden underneath the surface. But with you, I feel like with your future spouse, it's more like what you see is what you get. So if they like you, they can't hide it. 8 of Pentacles, High Priestess, the Hierophant. They might want to be in a relationship with you, or marry fast, or have children fast. Like I'm hearing, if I had it my way, pile 3 would be my spouse, and we have a child or we would be pregnant with a child right now or something like that. If you want children, of course. Yeah. So are they obsessive and clingy or nonchalant? Definitely not nonchalant. No. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm not leaning towards either side. They're not nonchalant, but they're also not like obsessive and intense and scorpionic in their obsession. It's like they're more playful and jovial about it. It's a very light energy. Yeah, they're obsessed with you, but not, but they're still playful. It's still very light-hearted energy. So it's not like, oh, I need to be around you 24/7, or oh, I think constantly about you, or you're mine. They're not like super possessive. Of course, everyone is to a certain degree in relationships, but it's like this very happy energy. They're just happy to be with you. They want you, and they show it. They definitely don't hide the fact that they want you. They're not nonchalant at all. It's more so in a happy way. It's more so like not in a Scorpio way, but more like in a Leo way, right? The sun, or Gemini, or Libra. That's the sign, maybe. In a very Venusian way. Romantic, enthusiastic about you, happy around you. They want commitment with you. They don't play around. They know what they want. They're very clear about what they want. And I'm also hearing they respect your boundaries. So this is very healthy. It's a very healthy person, very healthy dynamic. Yeah. You're never gonna second guess whether they like you or whether they still want you if you guys are already married. They'll show it. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? So it has like this golden retriever energy to it. Ten of Pentacles. And they're also very expressive about their need for you, expressive about the life that they envision with you. Like they want to go all with you here with the Ten of Pentacles. I'm also seeing here they want to make sure that they do good in their work and they make enough money to provide the life that they want with you, provide you with your needs. What is the High Priestess here? I feel like you are the nonchalant one. Not that. How is the High Priestess here? But they like that. They like that you make them work for it. This might be a thing where you're going to make them work for it in the beginning. So that's maybe why they want more, because you're not willing to give it yet to them. I don't mean like physical intimacy, but more commitment. Okay, we have here Temperance and Hangman. Yeah, so it's like you're very patient. You're just hanging here. You're just chilling here. And they want to go fast. They want commitment, but you're like, no, I'm the High Priestess. I am wise now from experience, great intuition, so I'm going to take my time getting to know you. Maybe you've been hurt in the past, and so you want to take your time. That's not love bombing. So you might think that's love bombing in the beginning. But it's them just being excited. That's the energy that I'm getting. They're excited. They're happy around you. Why is the Hierophant here? It's also like, for instance, like if you give them like a kiss, it's like they're gonna be so happy about it, so excited, and it's like they can't they can't hide how they feel. They can't hide their attraction or love. It's just going to be so obvious that they're into you. 8 of Swords, 2 of Cups. Why is the Hierophant here? The Moon. Yeah, they're definitely gonna fall for you first. Why is the 3 of Pentacles here? There's something maybe about in their childhood, someone made them feel like they weren't good enough, maybe a parent, or maybe just circumstances. Maybe they grew up poor, for instance, and their parents just weren't able to provide them with their needs. But there's something here about maybe a lack mindset, and you maybe like helping them with that. There's something about them having like mental and emotional stress here with the Moon and the 8 of Swords. And it's like when they're with you, they're happy, they're in alignment. It's like you make them happy. And there's something about mood, like you stabilize their mood swings, I'm hearing. So is pile 3's future spouse going to be obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant? We have the Justice card, Judgment. Yeah, Justice is all about balance. Like I said, they don't swing either way. They're right in the middle. Judgment, 2 Wands, 10 of Swords. You know, in people online sometimes call men who are very much, you know, into their wives or girlfriends and go the extra mile for them, like simps. That's the energy that I'm getting here. It's like this person is what some people online would call a simp. I'm not seeing that as a bad thing, to be honest. But what I do get here is that, again, you might tease them a lot, be a little bit mean, you're very strong, you're nonchalant, but they don't care. Like they want you. They kind of like that energy, and they are very much the opposite of that. Very open, happy, excited, and yeah. And they're gonna include you with in their plans. Like you might hear them talk about in the beginning, like, oh, we're gonna get married, we're gonna have kids, and we're gonna live here, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna travel there. This person is an open book. They might talk a lot, very talkative. And again, what's interesting, what I'm sensing here is that they might deal with like depression or anxiety or, I don't know, something else, some other mental health issue where they get really down sometimes, and you are like this sunlight. It's very interesting. They're addicted to your light. Is pile 3's future spouse more obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant? Oh, like this is the type of person who would stop the car, get out of the car, pluck some flowers on the side of the road and give it to you. It's like that's how they are. King of Swords, 9 of Wands. So King of Swords, again, this is truthful, honest. They're very truthful and honest about their feelings. You know, the King of Swords usually is like very logical and doesn't really express their emotions, but I'm not reading it this way. It doesn't give me that energy. It's more so that they're very truthful. They're an open book. 9 of Wands, 3 of Cups, again, happiness, joy, and the world. Ace of Cups. Yeah. I don't have anything more. Let's go to the next cards. Tell me for pile 3, their future spouse. Are they going to be obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant? Father, okay. Pioneer. Is pile 3's future spouse obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant? I have here this card. We have here Destroyer. They're gonna spend a lot of money on you. It's like they're like, if you want their money, like I don't care, you can have it. Pile 3. Again, pioneer, which just talks about having a vision. You know, when you're a pioneer, you have this vision, and they have this strong vision for you. They want to be a father. They want to be a mother, maybe. They want to be the parent to the father or mother of your children. It's almost like they're trying to trick you to be with them. They're scheming in the beginning to make you fall for them. Maybe by providing you money and luxuries, right? Or maybe something else. It's like this person might feel like they're not, like they need to do stuff to earn your affection. It's like they need to be a certain way to earn your affection, and yeah. So they're really going to chase you in the beginning. So tell me for pile 2. Oh, sorry, pile 3. Their future spouse, are they obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant? Benefit of the doubt. Okay. Fearless love. Yeah, they're very fearless. They're not scared to love you. Love language, gift giving. Yeah, so they might like to spend money on you. Open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. Yeah, so they're going to try to convince you to let them in, to open your heart. It's almost like they're kind of a bit of a fool for you. And they want you to give them the benefit of the doubt. You might be afraid that they're going to hurt you. But they want you to take a risk on them. It kind of gives me this energy of Noah from the Notebook, right? Noah is very jovial. Like he's very much in love with I don't remember the girl's name. Ali, I think. But he's in love with her. But he's also this very funny, jovial guy, and he takes a risk in the beginning to be with her, right? He doesn't take no for an answer, and he tries to convince her to date him. Okay, so pile 3 is their future spouse obsessive and clingy or more nonchalant? And yeah, with Noah, like he asked Ali like what was her dream house, and then he built it for her. So it's like Noah includes her in his future plans. He wants to make He wants to provide the life for her that she wants. He wants to grow old with her. So and that's also like your future spouse. You have your Saturn, you have Mars, and Earth. And then we have Leo fixed. 5th house and the moon. Yeah, 5th house is this very romantic house. It's a very light energy, right? So your future spouse is going to be so romantic. Out of all the 3 piles, I feel like this pile has the most romantic future spouse, right? And also very verbally expressive of their emotions for you. They're passionate about you. Also as well with the Leo card in the 5th house, they're passionate about you. Not obsessive, but passionate in a very excited, happy way. And a hard worker. They're very much a hard worker. And it's like you lift their spirits up. So again, they're addicted to your light. And that's, I guess, why they want you so much and aren't afraid of expressing themselves and going after you. It's because they see light in you, right? They're drawn to you. That's beautiful. Okay, pile 3, that's all. I hope it resonated with you. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the reading, and if you want a private reading with me, you can always email me. My email's in the description box below. Have an amazing day. Bye bye.